Welcome to Master Football Academy. Let's explain our player pathway so you know where to put your child and where we can take your child for the future. So, starting off with our mini kickers, this is for the ages 2 to 5, the foundations, the fundamentals. The people that come to this, they go, wow, we've been to other programs. This is way, way better. So, come check it out if you have a 2 to 5 year old. From there, once they get to the age of 6, or once they're just experienced enough to jump to the development program, this is for the age of 6 to 16. Okay, here is a training program. We developed them through our training sessions until they are ready enough to join our elite program. This elite program is where we play matches against other teams. We record these matches, we analyze these matches, and this is a trial-based program. So you come and trial in September, we select a team for the year, and you are signed up for the year, and you train and play each week. Then we have the Valencia program. So once we develop them in Adelaide, we want to take them to Spain for a 2-week program where they can experience Spain, meet the staff of a professional La Liga club, and see if this is the path that they want to take. If it is, they then go to the fifth path, the fifth step. This is the Cracks program where they can stay with Cracks Academy, who have a very, very tight relationship with Valencia. They develop players until they are ready to go on trials for clubs such as Valencia. Okay, and we've seen this firsthand when we were in Valencia. There was a player that went from Cracks on a trial with Valencia, the La Liga powerhouse club. So this is our pathway for developing players. We want to be able to take a child who is 2 years old, bring them into the academy and develop them and grow them and show them opportunities and have a clear pathway of when you join our academy at just 2 years old, we will show you the steps on how to become hopefully a professional footballer. Okay, and we've had examples of this with players playing Adelaide United, WMPL, state teams, all that good stuff. So if you want to see on our website all of our success stories and reviews and testimonials, go ahead, look at them. Now let's dig deeper into each program. So mini kickers, as mentioned, this is 2 to 5 year olds. We split the players up into 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. For example, on Saturdays, we actually do 3 groups with 3 coaches because we want to make sure these are small groups, and we also want to ensure with all our programs that there is a good fit with the players. We don't want advanced players playing with beginner players, and we don't want to obviously have 2-year-olds playing with 5-year-olds. We want to make sure we tailor it specifically to each player to ensure they get maximal results and enjoyment out of the program. Okay, so we have beginner groups, intermediate groups, and really advanced groups. And I'd say you come out to one of these training sessions with these mini kickers and look at the advanced groups. They are playing rondos, they're doing 1v1s, 2v2s, spreading out, making shapes. It is brilliant to see, and it shows if a player gets good coaching from a young age, they're like sponges. They take in all the information so quickly. So if you have a young child, do not be hesitant to get them into a good program early. I hate when people think that, oh, they're only 2, 3, or 4 years old, they don't need a good coach. Wrong. This is where they need a good coach, because this is where they are a blank slate. Whatever information you give them, they're going to take on. So if you give them bad information, they're going to have bad habits. And then when they come to us at 12 years old or 10 years old in the development program, we go, where have you been the last 6, 7 years? You're missing so much. You're doing so many wrong things. So super important. Get in early and join a professional program that have coaches that live and breathe football and coach every week, nearly every day. That is what you need as a coach and for a player from your coach. Okay, the development program, this is for ages 6 to 16. Once again, we split players up into specific groups. So we have beginner 6 and 7 year olds. We have advanced 7 and 8 year olds. We have beginner 11 and 12 year olds. And we have advanced 11 and 12 year olds. It's super important that when a player comes to a program, they can feel comfortable but challenged. They want to be in a group that pushes them, but they also need to be not too far behind the group and not too far ahead of the group. They have to be has to be appropriate and suitable. Okay, we want these peers as level as possible. Okay, so this people can train up how many times they want. We have sessions Monday through Saturday, 6 days a week. Some people do once a week, twice a week, or 3 times. If you don't know on how much you should train, if your child is 12 years old, they should be training 13 hours. It's the age plus 1. If they are 7 years old, they should be training 8 hours. Their age 7 plus 1. Okay, and that doesn't mean just with us. You want to take into consideration their schedule as a player, and they might be doing karate, swimming, and etc. Whatever their age is, plus 1 hour, that's how much they want to be doing. Plus, you want to make sure that 70% of their workload is football. Okay, that is where you'll start getting success with players. Okay, they need to do it their age plus 1 in terms of hours, and 70% of those hours must be football. So if you're not getting that amount of hours for football, consider doing extra training sessions with the development program. Once players are developed, they can then come on trial in September for the annual elite program. So for example, let's say we're having trials in September 2024, they're trialing to play for the whole year of 2025. And that includes 4 terms of training and matches. So we play Saturdays in the Academy League, the Independent Football Australia Cup. So this elite program is only for very, very experienced players. They need to be, they're going up against all the players. We only make one team per age group. So it's very competitive. But if you want to take that next step in your football, the elite program is definitely the way if you're serious about becoming a professional, having a long career and success in this field, in this sport. Then, for the players that really want to take the next step, they can come to Spain, the Valencia 2-week program, where they can experience football, they can experience La Liga coaches, professional clubs, professional facilities, play with Spanish players, compete against other Spanish clubs and teams. So this is where you get the taste of being a professional in Europe. Then, if you're talented enough and you get invited to the Cracks Academy, here you can stay with a host family as an individual and train in that academy full time. You'll have professional clubs and academies looking after you with a host family, so you can be rest assured that you are safe. I've been overseas living there for 4 years as a kid, from ages 15 to 19, so I, more than anyone, understand the importance of ensuring that you're looked after. Because there's been stages where I have been looked after well, and there's been stages I was not looked after well. And it is not a pleasant experience, so that's why we've ensured that we're dealing with a La Liga club, very professional organizations, to ensure when you are chasing that dream, living in the Spanish football system, you're being cared for by professional people. So this is our pathway from starting from a 2-year-old kid all the way to playing in Spain, in Europe. So hopefully you can understand that we have a clear pathway for players. So when you join, you can understand, where am I heading towards? Why am I with this academy? Oh, it's because I want to go through these programs, and then the end dream is playing football in Europe, hopefully at a professional level. Okay, so this is it. Welcome to Mastery Football Academy. We hope to have you here in the academy for a very, very long time. Any issues or concerns, please let us know, because we want to make sure that your experience with this academy is perfect. If it's not, let us know how we can make it better and make your experience absolutely perfect.